Got 9 games left here to play. Then we'll see where we're at. We just got to focus on that. Just go out and play our best. We can only control what we can control, and we got to focus on that.
Michael, maybe a thought on a milestone that you're about to hit. What is the significance of that? And you're looking just down, the markers in terms of this organization and joining kind of an elite company there. What does it mean to you?
Yeah, it's special. I never thought and expected I would play 9 games for one organization. I feel very privileged, and it feels very special. And to be the third player to do that alongside Jarome and Gio, it makes it even more special. Those are some very special players. So, Hall of Fame, Norris Trophy winner. So it makes me feel a little special too, being in that same club soon. I'm very thankful that Calgary stuck with me and that I'm still here playing with them.
Does it
for them, I guess.
Does it make it, you said special, but when you see, obviously to be able to spend some time with those two guys to be teammates, does that add another layer to it just to kind of share that company, but also have that history with them? Yeah,
for sure. They're great teammates, great leaders. I learned a lot from both of them, just how to approach the game, how to be off the ice with, in the locker room, with the fans, community, just everything. And both of them were two big warriors on the ice. So I learned a lot from the two of them. So, they're great players and great people as well.
Did you have any interactions with those guys when you were young that kind of stuck with you, whether it was you made a mistake and they pulled you aside, or anything that they taught you in the moment that you still recall 15-ish years later?
I just remember early I got to play a little bit with Iggy, and he always liked to discuss and talk about things. There's no specific moment. I mean, I remember before my first preseason game, I got to sit beside him, and that was very special. And and Gio was, when I came in, he was kind of a little more quiet, and then he grew throughout the organization, became the captain eventually, and just to watch him grow as a person and player was special to see as well. And we played for such a long time, and we had a lot of fun times together, and just a fun person to be around.
Obviously, a lot of people rave about your defensive abilities as a forward. Can you describe the point in your playing career when you realized the defensive side of the game was something that you really had to emphasize in order to be successful?
I had no choice. I came in here, and Brent and Daryl told me, you go to Abbotsford to learn how to play defense. So there was no choice. If I wanted to play in NHL, it was one way. It was a tough time in Abbotsford, but I learned a lot there, and it definitely helped me to be a better two-way player and to become the player I am today. And but I look back to coming out of the lockout and having come back here and playing with more confidence overall in my game and playing better and kind of solidify myself in this league. And the season after that, 13-14, I feel like I really took a next step being that two-way player and got more and more responsibility as that year went on from Bob. He was pushing me as well to be that two-way player and take pride in it, to be to shut down whoever I played against. And beginning of the season, I didn't get as much. Well, actually, I started playing against Sedin's first night of that season. I was -3, and then it took me a little bit to get back to playing against top guys. And we had some talks during the time, so it was a little tough fall. But around this December, I was back being that player and getting that responsibility from Bob. And since then, that's been who I am.
Can you describe a little bit more about what it takes to be a really good defensive forward in this league, especially now where there's such an increase in offense and dynamic players in the top end of lineups?
Well, I just trying to focus on doing the little things right, make it harder on whoever I play against. Like you said, there's a lot of skilled players out there, really skilled players out there, but maybe their weakness is to play in their own zone. So that's how you kind of want to go against them. You want to make them play in their zone and make it a hard night for them getting out of their own zone and hem them in there and make them have to waste energy there to take away their offense. And So yeah, but yeah, that's just kind of the mindset I've had when I turned my career around, was kind of, do the little things right and the rest will come.
Michael, with those 900 regular season games, I don't think have come as many playoff games as you or any guy would want. How do you sort of grapple with the scenario that this team's facing again?
Yeah, it's been everyone said it before, a roller coaster season. It's not over yet, but I mean, yeah, we know we have after last night we have it's a challenge, but it's still doable, and we'll talk more, at the game 82, see where we're at, but it has been an up and down, tough season for sure, and not the season we wanted, but at the same time, it was a big shakeup for this organization. It's a lot of excitement going into the season with how things turn out, but still, it's some big names, players, personalities leaving, and some big names, players coming this way, and yeah, it's been an adjustment for everyone, and yeah, so it's not an excuse at all. It's just the way it is.
Did last night bring it into focus a little bit?
The what?
The challenge? Did last night, just the way with Winnipeg winning and obviously the loss here, did it?
Well, I made it harder. I didn't help ourselves. We had a chance, and we played our worst game of the year in LA, and then we bounced back the next night and was back in it, and then last night we made it hard on ourselves. But once again, it's not over yet. We're gonna play our best all the way and push all the way till the end, and then we'll see where we're at.
How tricky?
We got to wrap them up because we got the other guys ready.
Do you have a funny story about your jersey number? Sorry to change the tone of the conversation.
Yeah, I remember coming into Deepo's office, and at the time, obviously, Benny wasn't here, but Deepo was, and I said, hey, I don't want 11. I had a feeling for some reason I was going to get 11. I was like, I want 8 or 19. And then next day I come in, and Deepo said, yeah, Daryl said you're wearing 11. That was it. Yeah, but then it turned out great though, because that's my wife's favorite number. And, yeah, she was born 11/11, and yeah, so I mean, I always wear 11 in soccer, so it wasn't. I just thought it was a soccer number, but I started to like it over the years.